This is lesson 268. And I picked this again because of the section we are on, which is the rewards of teaching. And it's all about who we are, what we are. Um, I've read this lesson many a time, and it's gotten so much deeper every time. And certainly with this reading of it a couple of days ago when I was looking at it and thinking about it for tonight, it became even more real in what it's saying to me and deeper. It says, let all things be exactly as they are. And I want to mention this because I think everybody goes, oh, well, that just means then I just have this crappy life and I just got to have everything be exactly. No, we want to see all things exactly as they are. We want to look past what the ego has distorted our vision to see. We want to see what we are entitled to because we are heirs to the kingdom. And we're missing it when our eyes are down low on our diminished worth, and we do not realize that love created us like itself. Let all things be exactly as they are, the truth. Let me not get distorted by the things of the world that are here to distract me. You know, when you go to a magic show, what's the point of the magician? To tell you the truth? To distract you. The ego is a great magician. When he says, look over here, don't. And this is all we ever do. Look over there. Oh, look at that awful thing that's going on. Because the trick is never where the magician wants you to look. You know, it's always going on over here. So we need to look at when we get all upset, when we get all frustrated, when we get all afraid, when we get all angry, because our attention needs to focus, as the Course would say, on the truth, not on the lie. We get caught up in the problem and we think that's all there is. Remember when you were a teenager? Remember the things you were worried about as a teenager? What do you look at now? Oh my God, that was so nothing. What a waste of time. I see it now because, of course, my son's a teenager. And our son's a teenager, the things that they get excited about, or the things that they get all worried about. I'm so lucky he's a boy because he doesn't get too worried about many things. I'm like, oh, well, whatever. But I do know people who have girls and they get so excited about certain things and so caught up in certain things. And even my son, to his extent, there are certain things he likes to do. Like he loves to wear a leather jacket. He has this leather jacket we got him for Christmas. He loves to wear it every day. It's 90-degree weather. He has to wear that leather jacket. I go, no, finally, when it's 100, you can't wear that leather jacket. You'll die. And it's child abuse that I keep you in this leather jacket. I said, you've got to learn to not always do it, because that's his fashion sense. This is who he is. This is his identity. What's your identity? What's your leather jacket? What will you not let go of, even though it could kill you? So we all have things that we get invested in. It just changes over time. You see how kids get invested in stuff? We say how silly. And then you see yourself get invested in something, and then sometime you'll after a while you'll go, well, how silly. And then you'll find something else to get invested in. What this is trying to say is watch your mind, where you place your investment, whether it's death, whether it's the body, whether it's an illness, whether it's a phobia that's coming back again. Maybe it's habits that you see yourself repeat over and over and over again. The more you resist, the more they persist, right? So the more we allow them to come gently in and out, the more we can move past them to the truth, to allow all things to be exactly as they are. Not the mess of your life, not the limit, oh, well, then I'm just going to have to settle for never having anything, never having a relationship, never having any money. No, that's not what is exactly as it is. That's not your reality. You're an heir to the kingdom. You're a holy child of God, and love created you like itself. Kindness created me kind. Remember that from last week? Helpfulness created me helpful. Insight created me insightful. Creativity created me creative. These are the truths about us. Any attribute that you would distinguish with God is true with you. Healing created me whole. These are the realities of us. So this is what we need to affirm when we say, let all things be exactly as they are. Let the truth reign in my mind. That's what we want to do.